Hello, virtual kindergarten families. I just wanted to thank you for all of your help supporting your child's learning. And I wanted to share with you a few materials that might help support your kiddo to have a super successful kindergarten experience. And one way is having that whiteboard handy. So when you came to pick up, for materials that very first time, I asked you if you needed a whiteboard. And if I accidentally forgot, just let me know and I can put one in their folder. But a whiteboard is really helpful because we've started working on write and reveal. So for example, I quickly had them show me what sound makes and they kept it private, and then we flipped it and everybody showed. So that's a quick way to make our lessons more interactive to help the kiddos be more engaged. And the whiteboard is a great way for the kiddos to just practice their skills. So they can practice writing their name over and over again. They can practice writing the letters that we're learning. So a whiteboard is super helpful. All right, so let me know if you need one. Otherwise, we can always use the back of the sheet protectors as a whiteboard. Another great thing that will be super helpful is if you had some letter magnets. Now, I got a baking pan at the dollar store, and then I've got my letter magnets. So if my name was Sam, I could find the letters that are in my name that help spell my name, and then you can mix them. So that means you just kind of put them down in a group, and then they've got to think about, all right, which one starts my name, right? S-A-M. And we can think about which way the letters need to be facing. If your kiddo needs help remembering which way to start, you could take a green marker and put a green go dot and a red S dot, so they understand that we're going left to right across, because we've been learning that's how readers and writers read and write, is left to right. So either putting a smiley face where we start and we build the name or the word going across, that's a great way to teach them that left to right progression. So that's another way that you can support your little one. So if you happen to have some alphabet letters, and a lot of these things can be found at the dollar store, so they're not super expensive. I also have some oven covers. So these would go over an electric oven coil. And look at that. See, there's on this side. This is what we use in the classroom. And again, we mix and fix. So we also use that with our sight words. So if I wanted to write the sight word am, again, I take my letters, I mix them up. Oh, how do I spell the word am? Am. I hear my M second. So magnets are going to be really helpful because we want to make sure that the children have offline opportunities as well as the digital online opportunities that I have shared with them. So I wanted to share that with you. Another great thing to help build fine motor skills is if you have some tongs that your little one can play with, and then you can ask them, to move the letters using a tong. You can move pom-poms, you can move balls, marbles, sky's the limit. Use your creativity. But when we're doing a counting activity, you could ask them to count. Can you count 3 letters onto here? And so they count 1, 2, 3. All right, so this helps build our fine motor skills. By building our fine motor skills, it's going to help us with our writing. That's why we're trying to strengthen our hands so we have the stamina to do the writing that we're going to be doing a little bit later on. Another fun activity for building fine motor skills are these cute little frogs. And again, I got these at the dollar store along with my tongs. Okay, and they have fun, flicking this, and it's building my fine motor skills. I've got to press with my pointer finger, and my pointer finger is so important because that's what I should be pinching with to pick things up, whether I'm picking up small letters, whether I'm picking up balls or Cheerios. I want to use my pinching, my pointing to build that fine motor skills, and that's what is going to help me with my fine motor control, pinching, using the kindergarten pinch with our markers, our crayons, and our pencils. All right. So I just wanted to share some of those ideas with you, that the clipboard, so they can lay on the ground, take their work around the room, because it's not developmentally appropriate to ask the kiddos to sit in a chair for a long period of time, they're very wiggly. They're working on that. So learning can happen anywhere as long as we're mentally focused on the task that they're doing. It's okay if we're standing and working with a clipboard. It's okay if we're laying on our tummies. It's okay if we're sitting outside and working. They just need a quiet space where the distractions are to a minimum. All right? Thank you for all of your help trying to support your child in having a super successful kindergarten year. All right. Thank you, friends. See you later.